Let's go to Mrs. Brown, who's actually also called in, who has an interesting and alternate opinion for us as well.
Yes, excuse my voice, I've had a couple of little operations, so I might sound a bit rough. I don't agree with what Theresa May is doing because it's stirring up more trouble. I live in the Birmingham, an urban area. I can go in an Asian house when I knock the door. I can have a cup of tea and a biscuit. Some of the others in the street or round about, they don't like us. Some do like us. It's just there's black people. If we don't like them, why are they married to the white girls? And they've got mixed families. And
that's quite offensive, Mrs. Brown. Sorry, Mrs. Brown. I don't want you to talk about anything like that. That's quite an offensive way of putting it. But what you're saying, what you were talking about earlier about Theresa May and actually stirring up trouble. Let's go back to that. What were you actually talking about there? Because you yourself, are you Asian?
No.
Sorry, can you just clarify that? I just didn't hear that.
No, I'm not Asian, no.
So, what's your background?
I'm a white lady. And I know from like people from the 50s that was coming over, and I can knock their door, I can go in, give a cup of tea, biscuits. Some of them are very nice, some of them don't like us, and some of us don't like them, and that's how things are, you know. And as I said, we mix. We do mix. I mean, the supermarkets, you go in the supermarkets, any supermarkets.
People mix.
They can't get work because there's plenty in any supermarket. Lots of people, lots of Asian people are working in there. You go in most of them in Birmingham area. You see them for yourself. You have to go and see for yourself. Theresa May or anyone. I mean, they've got to live in these areas. They've got to know us really, to know the truth.
So I think what you're correct me if I'm wrong, but are you saying that actually people are integrated?
Don't hate. We do mix and we can mix, but some of them. I mean, I've had a bus go past me, and I've been flabbergasted. You know what I mean? It's gone straight past me, and I've gone to talk to someone, a lady up the street. I've gone, "Good morning, all right," and they looked at me like, "Oh, terrible." So I mean, it's both sides. It's not just the whites. It's both sides. But the way things are being put, the TV programme this morning when they had all those ethnic groups talking, there was not one white to defend themselves. Not one.
So are you saying that actually it's gone too far the other way?
It is going, because in the late 70s, this came up before, and the law stated that we've got to be very careful what we say to the Asian community or anything, and so we did. But then they got it to the head, and they went round playing up and being naughty, and they over-exaggerated it until then, in the 90s, full stop. The law said, stop, this can't go on, they've had too much rope. And they've gone too far with it, and it was stopped. And now it started again.
So as a white person, do you feel like perhaps... how do you feel? Do you feel like this is going too far?
Yes, it's making people hate each other. I mean, I can go to a door and knock the door, and I say, come in. You know, a lady, there's one or two, I've gone in their houses, or they've come to me. They may have an animal, because I love animals, and they want to know what to do with it, you know, things like that. They knock the door. As soon as they walk in my house, off comes the veil. Mm-hmm. You go in the garden or hanging the washing out, no veil, only when they go in the street. Mm-hmm. And I felt honoured at first, but I thought, oh, she's took the veil off, she's in my house. And we were sitting there talking about cats and enjoying it, you know. I've gone down there, I've gone in there, she's let me in. No veil on. I've go in people's houses, I've sat there, I've had a cup of tea, biscuit, we've had a laugh, we've had a talk. I can't understand the ladies, some of them, but we more like sort of try and understand each other when we're talking.
Yeah, muddle your way through, yeah. Yeah, thanks very much for calling in, Mrs. Brown. I do get what you're saying, which is like, actually, you know, what we're doing is what we're doing, actually, people do mix, and I'm really glad that we've been able to get your perspective on the fact that actually, you know, people do mix in places, and Birmingham, that's where I'm from, and I see that as well. Neighbours, in fact, you know, with my nan, as I mentioned to Sajid Javid there, white neighbours couldn't really speak that much English, but they muddled through.